Mr. President, members of the body, this trying to determine what it is that I or any others could say that would change one's mind on this bill is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I've gone ahead and turned on my light because I want, perhaps for my last time, to make it known publicly why I hold the position that I do. Now, with issues of this high import, it is going to happen. Emotions are going to run. I know that's what is occurring. I think it's occurring outside the glass. I think it's occurring inside the glass. I was chatting with my friend, Senator Marion Price, who was visiting us. And what I said to her is that at the end of the day, there are two buttons I can push. Either a green button or a red button, or I could choose not to push any button. It's amazing what pushing one of those buttons does to the opinion of other people toward one of us, each of us. We who have served in these offices know that occurs. Simply pushing a button can cause you to be the devil or something on the other side. Good guy or bad guy. You can be Batman or you could be the Joker. I do not support this bill. I believe it's wrong-minded. It is, I said on the first time I spoke on this, there are two issues. There are actually three issues, as I see it, as I've had time to contemplate this more. There is certainly the pro-life issue, which I respect and hold. There is the illegal immigration issue, militating against passage of this bill. And there's a third, and that is, what is the appropriate role of government? This care is being provided today. I understand that the care is not being provided as robustly as it was before 2010. I understand that. I think there's reasons for that, but I acknowledge that. I also know that I've been contacted by at least one clinic director who has indicated this is something we do by charity, and I have read of two others. I think there is an opportunity here for the faith community and the private sector to stand up. Reasonable people can disagree about that. What I can't make myself do is to forcibly take tax dollars from someone to pay for the obligations of one who is breaking the law to be here. I get the arguments that we're taking tax dollars after the child's been born. I understand that. But I'm being honest here, there's something of an injustice here. I experience it in a personal way, but I also am able to contemplate it and think through it rationally. This issue that the governor brought up in his veto, the Planned Parenthood issue, I will freely admit that I did not bring this up on General and Select because I didn't think of it. I apologize to the body. These are the types of things I usually see. I did not. But I will also remind that no others brought it up either. Proponents of the bill, opponents of the bill, lobbyists, interest groups, what have you. I was opposed to this bill to begin with. When you throw that into the mix, it causes even deeper concern.
1 minute.
I have great respect for Senator Campbell. I've said this publicly, said it personally. It's true. I'm going to be gone from this place, as are a number of others. At the end of the day, I can only push one of these buttons. I've thought through this, I've contemplated it, I've sought counsel, I have talked to many people, pro-life people, prominent pro-life people. And I can tell you that the pro-life community is not of one mind on this. Regardless, I understand the interest groups are involved here. I've talked to longtime activists in the pro-life movement who do not understand why LB599 is of the high import that it is. But it is. And at the end of the day, We are not pro-life senators, no pro-choice senators. We are elected representatives who have to
Senator.
cast a vote. Thank you, Mr. President.